It should come as no surprise at all that women do not want to make the first move. Mostly because they are afraid of rejection and putting yourself out there. Come on guys, it's a very scary thing to do, especially in today's society of high expectations and stereotypes to fit into. Unfortunately for you guys, it means that for the vast majority of women, they are waiting for you to make the first move so that they don't have to. And there might be some of you out there who also don't want to be making that first move, to which I hope you all know that you will be stuck in this dating limbo until you decide to walk away, and no one wants that, right? So how are you supposed to know that a woman is waiting for you to make that first move? Because nobody wants to make a move and then get rejected. Talk about embarrassing. Well, don't panic guys, because we have done all of the research and found some key factors that can help you determine where you are on the dating spectrum and whether or not your lady friend is actually waiting for you to make the first move. There are a number of signs to look out for, and hopefully the more that you know, the easier it is for you to spot them early on so that you can blossom into a fruitful relationship. And without further ado, you know I'm going to say like and subscribe. Eye contact. As the famous saying goes, the eyes are the window to the soul. Shouldn't be too shocking to know that when someone makes eye contact with you for more than 3 seconds, they are trying to communicate with you non-verbally. For women who find you attractive and want you to make the first move, they will hold your gaze as an indication to let you know that they are interested in you. They will also hold eye contact with you during conversation to let you know that they are really listening to what you have to say and that you have their undivided attention. So for the next time you are in a group conversation and you are chatting about something, and then you notice in the corner of your eye there is a lovely lady making direct eye contact with you, well, why not make the first move and see what happens? Flirting, of course. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you are hanging out with your friend, a lady friend, and during the conversation you start to notice that the jokes and the banter starts to become a little bit flirtier than usual? That's because she has developed feelings for you throughout your friendship and wants you to know without her having to actually come out and say, "Boy, I like you." The more flirty references or compliments that you notice when she starts to give them to you, the more she has feelings for you, and she's dropping all these hints, hoping that you will catch on and flirt back. Maybe you could ask her out on a date. It's a safe situation for you to do so. Touching. When a girl decides that she likes you and she feels like the two of you have surpassed the stage of friendship where you can loosen up a little bit and not worry too much about crossing boundaries, she will slowly start to branch out with how she touches you. She'll start to sit a little bit closer to you so that your legs can touch. Now I get it, sounds very simple, but for women it's so important that even the littlest details are acknowledged. When she laughs at something you say, her hand will automatically reach to your arm so that she can feel your muscles and have that skin-on-skin contact. With every touch she does, she will gauge your reaction to see if she is overstepping any boundaries she may not know about. But it's important to understand that every touch she gives you, she's hoping that you will mirror her and do the same back. Has she reached up and picked a piece of hair that may be out of place on your blazer? She's hoping you will do that rom-com move and tuck a piece of hair behind her ear. And I can hear all the ladies saying, "Oh," in unison in the background. Maybe a couple of those, "Woo, it's happening." Touch is a very important aspect of a relationship for women, as the way we interact with others and how we move our bodies with theirs speaks volumes on how comfortable we are with them, how well we work with them, and how other people will view us. So if you're feeling a little bit awkward around a person but trying really hard not to let it show, trust me, there's someone who can look at your body language and just tell you are in a situation that you don't want to be in. So maybe the next time you are hanging out with someone amazing and you start to notice the proximity between the two of you getting closer and closer and closer, well, she's reaching out into your personal space a little bit more and maybe even brushing her hand against yours because she's waiting for you to hold her hand. Duh. Questions. The more interested in you a woman becomes, the more questions she will ask you in order to gather information about you, or just simply know how your day is going. Maybe it could start with a simple, "What's your favourite colour?" type of question, and then the more frequently become, "So, how's your day going? Would you still like me if I had no arms and legs?" You know, those types of questions. Women are natural nurturers, so when she starts asking questions about you, well, she wants to know all she can to make sure that you are looking after yourself, physically and mentally. Now, this is a clear indication that she does have feelings for you and she's waiting for you to make the first move. And receiving a lot of questions, I get it, guys, it's very, very annoying. But for us, we're basically just trying to get some information about you. It's our way of checking in, making sure you're comfortable, telling you that we care about you in a very, very strange way. So if you notice the questions are becoming more frequent, then this is a good sign that she has feelings for you, and she's probably waiting for you to ask her out on a date so that she can level up from friend to girlfriend. Jealousy. This one is for a handful of women because a lot of women that we have spoken to don't actually experience this emotion. But there is a good portion of women out there who have admitted they get jealous when they are waiting for a guy to make the first move. Sounds crazy, I know. But imagine this. You've met someone, and the more that you get to know them, the more feelings you have. You're a little too nervous to let them know, so you kind of just bide your time and wait for them to ask you out. You're waiting and you're waiting, but they're not asking you out. And then you see them with another person or someone else showing interest in them. That green-eyed monster will raise their head. If you are around a girl and she starts to show signs of jealousy, then take the hint that she's waiting for you to make the first move. Now, signs of jealousy can differ from women to women, but one of the most common signs is facial expressions changing towards the sour end of the spectrum. Now I understand the frustration that must come with the idea that women expect you, and I'm sorry for this, to be a mind reader, when we all know that it's actually impossible to read minds, especially women, as they are known to constantly change their minds as their emotions fluctuate. But we are hoping with these signs now being told to you that you can spot them yourself when you are talking with someone amazing, so you know which route to go down. Almost like having subtitles in front of a person that you are talking to. A lot easier to understand, and there's no way that you can go wrong. So think of the signs from today's video as green flags, and as soon as you see them waving, well, you know exactly what that person's thinking and how to go about to the next stage. And for the ladies, if there are any other things that you do when you are waiting for a man to make the first move, but he just won't read your mind and take that hint, why not drop a comment below so we can add them to the list to really help out the guys. The more information that they have up their sleeve, the easier it will be for us to move forwards and for us to all be happy in love. Now, knowledge is of course power, and every little bit of help and support we can give is the best for everyone, right?